When undercover cops unexpectedly catch criminals, things tend to get out of control very easily. From denying clear evidence and fleeing from cops.
Would you agree that this is you? No? You don't think that resembles you in the slightest? No?
I'm not gonna agree to that.
Dominic, you got taser? Stop! You stop!
To being arrested in their place of work.
What up, Patrick? I gotta put your hands behind your back.
Here are several instances when undercover cops surprise criminals. Starting with the case of this guy who decided to flee from the police with his car, only to be arrested months later.
Hey! Told you we'd get you. What's up, Gabriel? Don't do it.
On October the 5th, 2022, officers responded to an unverified tip about a possible narcotics deal that was potentially escalating out of control. The officers decided to raid and bring the suspect to book, but unbeknownst to them, the suspect had a plan B after seeing the cops.
Hands, 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 hands. Charlie Young. Charlie Young.
Seeing that the suspect had fled, the officers decided to abandon the pursuit, but did not abandon their duty to capture narcotics peddlers. Later, they deployed a K9 unit, which would later help to uncover the mystery. The K9 discovered the suspect's vehicle, which was towed to the police department for further investigation. Everything returned back to normal, but one thing the suspect failed to notice was that the cops were working behind the scenes. For 2 months, undercover officers had monitored his activities, and now it was time to set a trap for him. Thinking he would meet a buyer, he was greeted by cops.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Don't move! Don't move! Told you we'd get you. What's up, Gabriel? Don't do it! Don't do it, dude! You're gonna get yourself hurt, man. Over nonsense. What's up, Gabriel? Come here. Come on.
Your car's off?
Let's go.
You the girlfriend?
Oh, it's my niece.
It's your niece?
Let's go, man. It ain't worth it. Hey. Not worth it. Don't try running, man. You think you're gonna outrun me now?
What was the cross street of Flint?
During the arrest, the cops found illegal items in the suspect's possession. However, after realizing that he had been caught and had no possible way to evade the officers like last time, he seemed to comply, thinking the officers would grant him some favors. But he was in for a shock.
Can I talk to my niece real quick?
We released her. She's not being charged right now.
No,
So,
I know. I just want.
well, we can let you make a phone call. Whoever you want to call when we get to Niles. You can call.
She's just standing right here. Can I just?
She already left. Well, she's over
right
here,
there.
but no, we can't let you talk to her. I'm sorry.
Even with you guys listening,
Yeah,
recording.
I know. I'm sorry. It's like policy. They don't want.
Can you ask her to call my brother?
Yeah, I can
And
let
my
her.
girlfriend.
Yeah, your girlfriend and brother. Yeah, for sure.
You got a lock over here? I've never knew that. Yeah, I never knew there was one back here. What the? Are those all right?
Yeah. Hey, is this your Cheetos?
Those are hers.
Hers? Okay. You have any food in there? Donuts you want? We can bring with you. Those are hers.
No, nothing in mine.
Okay. Okay.
Just the Red Bull.
Just the Red Bull. Okay.
The suspect thought that his fake cooperation would warrant him some leniency from the officers, but he was very wrong. They always say karma is unforgiving, and now it was time to face the consequences of his actions.
We're going to read you your rights, but I just got to get just basic information first, your full name, last name, all that stuff, okay? Give me 1 second. We'll let you make phone calls. You can call.
You have one memorized or you need me to get them?
All right. So, statement rights. Before you answer any question or make any statements, you must fully understand your right. Number 1, you have the right to remain silent. Number 2, this is not admitting any guilt. This is nothing with guilt, okay? And I'm even saying this is nothing admitting guilt. This is just us giving you your rights and you just advising that, yes, we gave you your rights, okay? You don't want to sign? Okay. I'll put refused, okay? Refused. I'm going to sign. Okay. And my partner is going to sign too. There's going to be charges from today with your, is that your niece in the car? Okay. For everything that was in that car. Okay. There's going to be charges on that. We may also go after your girlfriend because she was in the car from September, that September incident. We may also go after her because we've attempted to contact her and she refused to come in. She refused to pick up the car. So there may be charges with her. I don't know if is she like a medical student? Does she do anything in the medical field? Or is she a nurse or something or no? Oh, you don't have to, that's fine.
After realizing the gravity of his situation, the suspect appeared to be deep in thought, realizing there was no way out other than letting the law follow its course.
So why don't you call your lawyer, tell him where you're at, let him know what's going on, tell him what happened. I'm sure he knows because he talked to my partner.
Your lawyer knows the charges.
Right. He talked to my partner 3 or 4 times, and we suggested you come in, and you didn't do that. So yeah, just here, if you want, we'll uncuff you. We can
have his number,
and you can call him. Okay. You need his number? Okay.
I'll be okay. You can tell me.
Are you okay? You okay? Okay.
As long as I'm to contact people.
Yeah, you can contact. We'll get you food.
Finish.
You can't bring that. Finish that. You can. We'll get you food. You'll get food. So you'll get breakfast and lunch and dinner. So I couldn't find a cup. We can get. He's gonna get a meal. They're coming. Yeah.
They're coming with food. When they come, they'll give you a cup. All right. It shouldn't be long.
You'll get food, something to eat, something to drink.
All right.
In the end, the suspect was charged with fleeing, possession of paraphernalia, delivery of controlled substances, unlawful use of a weapon, and battery upon a police officer. Then, meet this genius who decided to deny clear evidence and later fled from cops after intimate misconduct with a child in Walmart.
Would you agree that this is you? No? You don't think that resembles you in the slightest? No?
I'm not gonna agree to that.
Dominic, you got a taser? Stop! You stop!
On May the 22nd, 2021, a man later identified as 30-year-old Josie Aman followed a 10-year-old girl through multiple aisles in Walmart, and he engaged in inappropriate behavior towards her. The girl immediately told her mother about what had happened, who then confronted Josie. When she accused him, he reportedly fled the store and left the store in a pickup truck. According to the report, the mother had not witnessed the misconduct. Surveillance video showed the mother chasing Josie, but there was no monitoring in the aisle where the misconduct allegedly occurred. After receiving the complaint, the police knew they had one task to fulfill, and this made them go undercover. A few days later, police reviewed the video and observed Josie going to the Subway store inside of Walmart, and they knew that was the point of start for their investigation. The Subway staff provided a receipt of the transaction, but it did not have the name of the card used. The police issued a subpoena to Subway to request any possible evidence they could provide about the debit card information. The records received under the subpoena implicated Josie. 5 months later, the police paid an unexpected visit to Josie's place of work and were prepared to handle the situation considering their previous encounters.
Is it just you today, or do you got help?
It's just me for the moment.
Okay. Does the name Josie ring a bell?
Yes.
Is he here?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta talk to him. Hey, Josie. Officer Flatton. This is a little bit more urgent for me, so I decided to just come down and talk to you here. I need to talk to you about an incident where you're my suspect. Okay. Do you have any idea what I'm referring to? Okay. You ever been to the Onalaska Walmart?
Times, but usually
Okay.
Target.
Okay. In May, we got a complaint from a parent and a young girl at the Walmart in Alaska that involves you. Anything ring a bell to that? Okay. Have you ever been at the Walmart where you got chased out of the store?
No.
No? Okay. So we've got video of you getting chased out of Walmart by a mom.
I highly doubt that.
Huh?
No, I don't know what to
Okay. I do.
do. Am I under arrest?
I'd just like to talk to you a little bit more, but you had previously. Would you agree that this is you? No? Okay. Is this your truck?
Definitely not.
No? Is that something you've ever driven?
No, I don't even have a topper on my truck.
Okay.
Mine's an extended cab.
You don't think that resembles you in the slightest? No?
I'm not gonna agree to that.
Okay, so the incident is that you reported to us that you had grabbed a child buttock in a grocery aisle. No? Okay. So we reviewed video and watched the suspect of this whole thing prior to this incident with the juvenile was inside Subway, bought a sub sandwich, used your debit card. Okay?
Wait. Somebody used my debit card, you said?
Well, you.
In a Subway?
Yep, on Alaska Walmart Subway. So walked into the store, the vestibule, goes into the Subway, gets some food, eats and stuff, and goes into the store. Okay. Still want to tell me you have no idea what I'm talking about? Okay. Are you the only one that would have your debit card? Or do you share it with people who look a lot like you? Huh?
No, I don't know.
No? Okay.
Realizing that the officers had uncovered his identity, he attempted to employ the same tactic he used last time. But unbeknownst to him, things would unfold differently this time round.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Dominic, you got taser? Stop! You stop! Stop! Get on the ground.
You good?
Yep. 305.
I need wearing cuffs with you. I'll take a squat in front of Qdoba.
You're under arrest for assault of a. You have any questions? Josie? Are you injured at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I'm sick and I need help.
What do you mean? Like you're gonna puke right now or something else?
Something else.
All right. We're gonna sit you up, bud. Roll over your side. This way.
Okay, let's go up on your butt. We'll stand you up in the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go.
He was later taken to jail and charged with first-degree intimate misconduct and resisting an officer. He was freed on a $2,500 signature bond and could face up to a 60-year prison sentence if convicted. Then there's this guy, who accused an officer of physical assault after he was arrested by an undercover cop while vacationing at Disney World.
The subject of a warrant? Yes. What are you talking about, officer? Yo, this is not, yo, come on. This is wrong. Turn around. Y'all gonna assault me? Buddy, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Listen, all right, so confirm that before you arrest me. I'm not arresting you, but you're... Buddy, I mean, sir, there are the cops. If you put your hands behind your back, and stop resisting, if it's not you, y'all are assaulting me. If it's not you, I'm talking to y'all calmly. Buddy, I did nothing wrong. I'm talking to you. What's your name? Oh my God. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. If it's not you, I told you that from the very beginning. Yes, but what? I don't understand. You're the subject of a warrant. If it's not you, I'm gonna let you go.
Confirming your 10-4, you have on the background.
I don't understand. This is 10-4. I do understand what I'm saying. Look at me. I promise you, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Okay, but the thing is, you're not listening. If we just, I told you from the very beginning, if we secure you, and it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Okay, that's it. But we have to investigate because you match the description of a subject with the warrant. If it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Okay, do me that favor. Because we have people coming, and I don't want to make this any worse. Okay, but you're resisting.
On October the 20th, 2022, a United States Postal Inspection Service agent was enjoying a vacation at Disney World's Animal Kingdom in Florida when his leisure time took an unexpected turn. Amidst the good-looking surroundings, the agent spotted a fugitive who had managed to evade capture for almost a year. The fugitive was later identified as 31-year-old Quashawn Burton. Burton had entered the park using a fake identity, unbeknownst to the authorities. However, the vigilant USPIS agent being involved in the case recognized Burton and was aware of the arrest warrant against him. Authorities revealed that Burton had initiated his escape from justice in New York City in November of the previous year. His crime involved using fraudulent documents to obtain relief aid meant to minimize the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. He had exploited the identities of at least 4 individuals to secure nearly $150,000 in government loans. Little did Burton realize he had unusual guests at the park.
Hey, brother. Can we talk to you for a second?
Me?
Yeah.
What's up?
You have your ID with you?
My ID?
Yeah.
I don't think I have my ID on me.
What's your first name? We got some more that you might be doing something.
I might be doing something.
Yeah. You have your name?
So I didn't do anything wrong.
Just give me a second. Turn it on for me. It's okay. If you didn't do anything wrong, it's okay.
But I don't understand. Officer, I'm with my daughter.
It's okay. It's okay.
Officer, I did nothing wrong.
Okay, it's okay. If you didn't do anything wrong,
officer,
he's just going to secure you and that's it.
This is not right.
Don't resist.
Officer, I did nothing wrong.
Don't resist.
Officer, I just was here with my officer. Listen.
Okay, don't grab
This is not right. I did nothing wrong, officer.
Put your hands behind your back.
Can you tell me what's wrong? What's the
once
problem?
we figure it out.
But this is not right because you're detaining me. You're not telling me why.
Okay.
This is not right, officer.
You're the suspect. You're the suspect in a warrant. Look at me. If you're not the guy, we're going to let you go. If you are the guy,
this is not right.
Put your hands behind your back.
I did nothing wrong. I'm here with my child.
Okay, listen.
Look, my daughter. Are you going to do this?
If it isn't him, we're going to let him go. It's for a warrant. Okay, brother, turn around.
Officer,
turn
this
around.
is not right. Y'all going to do this on my child?
Turn around.
Are y'all serious? My child is right here. Are y'all kidding me? Y'all bring this in front of my child? No, oh my God. No, this is not right, officer.
Stop resisting.
Officer, my daughter is right here. Are y'all serious?
Stop resisting, man.
This is not right, man. Officer, this is not right. This is not right. Look, y'all this is not right. I did nothing wrong. I'm in Disney World. Are y'all kidding me? Oh my God. I don't believe this.
So where you at? Where you at?
Nah, this is not right. Officer, I did nothing.
Stop fighting, man.
Wrong. Are y'all kidding me? My child is right here.
Hey, bro, if it's not you, we're going to let you go.
But this is not right, officer. I'm in Disney World. I did
nothing. If it's not you, we're going to let you go.
What are you? Officer, I did nothing.
Buddy, hey, look at me. If it's not you, we're going to let you go. I promise.
What's not me?
The subject of a warrant.
The subject of a warrant?
Yes.
What are you talking about, officer? Yo, this is not.
Come on.
This is wrong, officer. This is wrong. This is wrong.
Burton was aware that if the officers cross-checked his identity, he would be in deep trouble. And with this knowledge, he decided to escalate his resistance while claiming innocence.
I'm telling you, this is wrong. Are you kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? Y'all gonna assault me now?
Turn around.
Y'all gonna assault me?
Buddy, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go.
Listen, all right, so confirm that before you arrest me.
I'm not arresting you, but you're...
Buddy, I mean, sir, there are the
Buddy,
cops.
if you put your hands behind your back and stop resisting, if it's not you...
Y'all are assaulting me.
If it's not you,
I'm talking to y'all calmly.
Buddy.
I did nothing wrong. I'm talking to
What's your
you.
name? What's your name?
Oh my
Look
God.
at me. Look at me. Look at me. If it's not you, I told you that from the very beginning.
Yes, but what? I don't understand.
You're the subject of a warrant. If it's not you, I'm gonna let you go.
Confirming your 10-4, you have on the background.
I don't understand. This is 10-4. I do understand what I'm saying.
Look at me. I promise you, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go.
Officer,
Okay? But the thing is, you're not listening to me. If we just, I told you from the very beginning, if we secure you, and it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Okay? That's it. But we have to investigate because you match the description of a subject with a warrant. If it's not you, we're gonna let you go. Okay? Do me that favor. Because we have people coming, and I don't want to make this any worse, okay? But you're resisting. And if it's not you, we're going to let you go. Sounds good? Lay down for me right here. Appreciate you, brother. You have your handcuff key? Hey, if it's not you, we're gonna let you go. If it's not you, we're gonna let you go, okay? But the thing is, we do have to verify because we have 100% right now information that you match the description of a subject with the warrant, okay? That's what I tried to explain to you from the very beginning, okay? Sound fair? Don't do anything stupid because we got more people coming, okay? All right. Do me a favor, okay? You're gonna stand to the left, okay? To this side. You're gonna go that way and stand on your butt. Okay? Come up. All right, we're gonna take them straight to the car. Hey, we're gonna just talk to you and then that's it, okay? Come on. Yeah. Don't try anything dumb, okay?
He was later taken to the police car for interrogation, but what the officer did not know was that he had a different script this time. He chose to play dumb in an effort to conceal his identity.
Just sort it out, okay? Do you have ID on you anywhere, or did you give it to him already?
No, I don't have ID.
Okay. Do you have an ID in Florida?
No.
No? Where's your ID from?
With my ID from?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, like you're an adult. You have a photo ID issued to you somewhere?
Yes.
What state?
South Carolina.
South Carolina? All right. You can go ahead and put your knees in there for me, bud. What's your name? What's your name, bud? I mean, you know that we already know, right?
Know what?
You know. So why don't you just provide your actual information to us and speed up this process?
That's what
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What's your last name? You don't? Do you have a last name?
I have a name, officer,
But you don't want to provide it?
I want.
All you're going to do is prolong things if you don't tell us, so it's not really affecting us. It's really going to tie you up more than anything.
I understand that. I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Okay. Well, I'll let this deputy explain that to you.
He already explained.
Okay. Well, I'll let him explain it some more.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I have kids myself, okay? I didn't want that to get to that point, and I was talking to you in a nice way, okay? And that's what I was trying to explain to you. I'm trying to level with you, bro, because all this didn't have to happen, okay? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. This did not have to happen. I explained to you, you were the subject of a warrant, okay? Okay? And again, the longer you prolong this, the longer, because we could be here all day. So we just need to get going. We already know what we got to know, but you got to give us the information that we need. Okay? What's your name, bro?
At this point, Burton decided to play deaf, but he failed to understand that no matter how prolonged the interaction, his fate seemed to have been determined.
We already went, look, all through all this crap. What's your name, man? Bro. Hey, man to man, bro. What's your name, bro? We're gonna do this? you go when my phone's not cooperating?
Bro. Listen, I told you, man. None of this had to happen. Okay? I tried talking to you normal, but you don't want it that way. You just start resisting. That's not the way we do things, man. Okay? And just try. We need to get all this information. What is your name? You're not gonna talk? All right, man. We're gonna be here all day then.
Despite his protests, he was later taken to jail where he was extradited back to New York, where he faced several charges, including resisting arrest in Florida. In New York, he was detained without bond and faced charges related to his fraudulent activities, including plotting to steal government funds, theft of public money or property, and aggravated identity theft. Up next is the case of this guy, who had arranged a meeting with a young person only to be greeted by an undercover cop and arrested.
My name's Detective Ross, and I'm with La Crosse Police Department. Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me?
Yeah.
On July the 6th, 2021, an investigator posed as a 15-year-old girl on an anonymous social media platform to ensnare those with bad intentions on underage individuals. A 29-year-old man, later identified as Ryan Burton, took the bait. Over the course of several hours, Ryan allegedly engaged in explicit communication, sending the supposed teenager compromising photos. Even after he was aware of the girl's age, he continued to pursue her, but unbeknownst to him, he was talking to an undercover officer. He eventually asked for a home address in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Expecting to meet a 15-year-old girl, he was greeted by a much older 15-year-old who happened to be a cop.
How you doing? How you doing, man? Good. Good. My name's Detective Ross, and I'm with La Crosse Police Department. Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me?
Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay. Any weapons with you today?
No.
Okay. You just want to put your hands on top of your head. I'm just going to pat you down, make sure you got no weapons with you today. I'm here at the police department as well, sir. See our badge?
Yes.
Check. Okay. You good? Go ahead. You like?
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back.
You got
Yeah, the line comes.
You okay? You not hurt, Brian?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, you taking it.
Just gonna check these things for fit. What's your last name, Brian?
It's Ryan with an R.
Where's your ID
Ryan,
at?
I'm sorry.
In my car.
Where are your keys at? I'm gonna get your ID.
It's in my pocket here.
Where's your ID at so I can confirm who you're talking about?
It's in the middle compartment of my car.
Can I go get your ID for you, please?
Keys are in this pocket? Other pocket.
This one right here?
Yep.
It's in the middle console then?
Copy, I'll go back in the main room.
Yeah.
Alright. And I can go grab your ID?
Yep.
Thank you.
Let's just have a seat here on the step.
At this point, Ryan appeared shocked by what had transpired, but now he had to face the consequences of his actions.
With the police department here, we're going to have a car come over and transport you back to the station, read you your Miranda rights, try to ask you a few questions, and we'll go from there, okay?
This other ID, is this your relation to you?
Yes.
It's not stolen or anything?
No.
Is it?
White.
Alright. Step up here, I want you to fall over. Yeah, and this is Ryan. He's been searched for. You can go ahead and do it again.
So you said he's Ryan?
Ryan, yeah.
Hey Ryan, I'm Officer Howell, La Crosse Police. You have anything on you that's going to stick me or poke me, anything sharp?
No.
Can you separate your feet, please?
In his pocket. Grab his phone from there, okay, good.
This is Dad's car. There's two IDs, one for his wife, one for him. And wallet was in the center console, which gave me permission again. Yeah, should be.
Couldn't watch your head getting in.
Ryan did not seem to resist and was eventually taken into custody. Despite the overwhelming evidence against him, he continued to claim innocence.
You ever been placed under arrest before?
Yes.
No. This is the police department. This isn't the jail. Yep. We're gonna walk around the squad cars this way. They didn't start. I don't know the case number or anything.
I'll grab it.
You.
I don't, because I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. You can go ahead and sit down and relax.
You need anything? Water or anything?
Nope.
Alright. You know why you're here?
No.
Okay. Well, I have an investigation that's open, and you're involved in it.
Okay.
Alright. But it's a pretty serious allegation. So Ryan, obviously you're here. You were taken into custody this evening, okay, for a reason. I've got an open investigation. I investigate crimes against kids.
Okay.
Alright. Does that ring a bell?
No.
Okay, you still have no idea why you're here? Okay. I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay, because I'd like to talk to you about why you're here, but obviously I can't talk to you without first protecting you. Okay, does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Ryan, before we ask any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask any questions, and to have him or her with you during questioning. If you are unable to hire a lawyer, you can request and receive appointment of a lawyer by the proper authority without cost or charge to you to be present and advise you before and during this statement. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. As long as you understand your rights, Ryan, I need your signature here. And if you want to talk to me and talk to me about why you're here, signature here.
Okay.
Okay. So this is just that you understand your rights. This is if you want to talk to me. If you don't want to talk to me, you just tell me now. Okay. 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 Don't want to talk? Okay.
Even after denying every allegation, he was not allowed back in public that day. Shockingly, he seemed not to understand the gravity of his allegations.
I'm going to be going to the county jail tonight. Alright? There'll be 2 charges. Alright, one of them is the use of a computer to facilitate a child sex crime.
Okay.
And the second one is an attempted second-degree assault of a child.
Okay.
Alright? So, I'll respect your wishes, and we're going to get you out of here as soon as we can.
Okay.
What's
that? Let me go over here. Alright, we're going to go in. Go to the left, take a seat on this men's bench over here.
Ryan faced felony counts of attempted second-degree intimate misconduct and using a computer to facilitate a misconduct. He was released on a signature bond that prohibited contact with his 2 biological children. The bond also stipulated supervised contact with his stepchild and limited his access to the internet. Then there is this guy, who was arrested for accidentally selling drugs to an undercover cop while at work.
What up? Patrick, put your hands behind your back.
In early 2023, detectives received a Crime Stoppers tip regarding drug sales at the Treasure Coast Square Mall in Jensen Beach, Florida. The tip implicated a 27-year-old named Patrick, who had decided to launch a side hustle within Zumiez, a store where he worked. Patrick was selling hallucinogens and other unconventional items to customers of all ages, contrary to the store's approved merchandise. Undercover detectives engaged with Patrick, purchasing hallucinogenic mushrooms from him on 2 separate occasions. However, Patrick's booming enterprise would soon face a sudden downfall on September the 1st, 2023.
What's up, man? Patrick, how are you, buddy? What up? Patrick, put your hands behind your back.
We'll explain everything in a second, okay? Yes, mine's double off. You got him. I got him. Here. He's my.
Hello, how are you? Where's his black backpack?
What's up?
He's got a black backpack. Is this his? This one's his? Thank you.
Alright, man, I'm just gonna double lock these on you, okay? So they don't walk up on you, okay? Yep. We'll explain everything to you here in a minute, alright? Do you have anything in your pockets that's gonna stick me, hurt me, anything like that?
Oh, none of those sticking.
You, where's your black backpack at?
My black backpack?
Yeah.
You got it.
Got it.
The officers proceeded to search his backpack, which held many secrets. Their search revealed a plastic Ziploc bag containing mushrooms that tested positive for psilocybin. Despite Patrick's calm demeanor, the gravity of the situation now was evident.
Nothing else on you? Nothing in your shoes?
What's up? Probably would, yeah.
He'll be able to make phone calls too when he gets to the office, alright? Alright. Just walk out.
Thank you. Oh, that's the show.
You alright?
Alright.
We're just going back to the office?
Yeah. Can you pull a police service call for Zoomies, white male 1015, 51 to SID?
He was transported to the police department for further questioning, where he denied any involvement in drug sales. However, what he didn't anticipate was that the officers had all the evidence they needed to incriminate him. They had thoroughly done their homework to gather the evidence.
What's your name, dude? Patrick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Obviously, we're here because you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Alright. Do you have any idea that, I don't know if anyone explained anything to you yet or anything? So, months ago, we got complaints of you selling mushrooms, weed, just stuff to not only people coming in and out of the store, but also the juveniles. Okay? Does any of this ring a bell at all?
No.
You don't sell anything? Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Is that what you're gonna stick with? Alright. So, you had a black bag with you today?
Yes.
Is that your back bag? Do you know what was inside of it?
Yeah.
What was inside of it?
There were mushrooms inside of
Do you use mushrooms?
that. Yes.
How much mushrooms do you use at a time?
I microdose them usually, but about a gram.
Now, what if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit? Still, does any of this ring a bell? Like, you've been selling, we've seen you, we've dealt with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to elaborate, like refresh your mind a little?
If you want.
It's a little blurry. That's you in the store.
Mm-hmm.
That's you during a deal that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you have that outfit?
I do, I just got it.
Yeah. So, once again, that's you. We know for a fact you deal.
Okay.
So, do you do it to like help yourself with extra money, with financially, or help people out, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I don't do anything bad, nothing that bad, so.
And I'm not saying that you're a bad person, dude. We get it, like, hey, you give a little here, take a little there, it's for extra money, right? What I'm trying to understand is, number one, what the actual reason is for you to sell it. I'm not saying you're a bad dude. Like, you know, you don't look like a Pablo Escobar. Like, are you? I mean, I might be confused. Does anyone at the store know that you do it for extra money, or
No.
No one else is involved with it? How much do you sell at a time, dude?
Not much.
Well, what's not much? I mean, you had what? How much did you have with him? Anyone? How much did you have with him?
30 grams.
30 grams. I mean, that's typically how much would you sell that for?
Not much.
What's not much?
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like, $160 is pretty cheap compared to what I thought an ounce of mushrooms would be.
Partially for the money, but at the same time, mushrooms for a lot of people are medicine and they help a lot of people with a lot of issues, so I don't really need too much money, so.
How much would you get that for that you could sell it for $160?
How much would I get that for? Not much.
What's not much?
50, 60.
At this point, realizing that he had been caught, he started to open up to the officers. However, he soon discovered that this was not going to earn him any leniency as he initially thought.
How long have you been selling the mushrooms for?
Maybe like a year.
So you just started selling in the last 2 months at Zoomies, but you've been selling it for a year overall?
About.
Where do you typically get it from?
Guy.
Like locally, at the mall?
Yeah, an old friend.
Well, you don't seem like a bad dude, man. It's just one of those things where you got caught up. Yeah. How much mushrooms do you think this dude has that you usually get it from?
He has, I'm not sure. He usually has like chocolate bars, but it's mainly weed that I get from him, but I've stocked up a long time ago on mushrooms, so that's why I used to take more myself, but after like a really bad trip, I stopped taking them as much. It was mainly for me at first, just to kind of stock up because they're hard to get.
Yeah. The dude that you get it in Port St. Lucie, you said he has bars.
Chocolate bars.
The stuff you had today wasn't chocolate bars.
Oh no, that's what I said. He usually has chocolate bars. I had gotten it a while ago.
So that was from a while ago, from that same guy?
Yeah, those are pretty old.
Okay. Alright, just give me a second. Dude, let me just ask you though. So obviously, not only do people, tourists, whatever, just come in and randomly ask you, and you just kind of give it to them. What about like kids, like juveniles?
Oh no.
You don't deal with juveniles? Cause
try my best. I mean, I don't ID people, but
like, because the issue that, like I said, the whole reason this started is because kids are getting it, man.
I've never sold mushrooms to any kids.
Well, juveniles, I mean, in the teenage years, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference.
I mean, like I said, I don't ID, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had anyone tell you that they've had a really bad trip or anything off the stuff you gave them?
No.
Never. But you've had yourself personally?
Well, I took way too many.
How much is way too many?
It was about 14 grams.
You took a whole 14 grams, just ate them?
Well, it's called, I don't want to go into the whole specifics.
No, I'm curious. This is me just
It's called lemon teching. Basically, if you grind up the mushrooms and put them in lemon juice, which is citric acid reacts to the psilocybin in the mushrooms, which it basically doubles the dose, but it shortens the trip. So where the trip you take 7 grams, the trip might last 8 hours. If you lemon tech 7 grams, you're gonna trip way harder, but it'll only be for like 2-3 hours.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what do? Do you like shut everything off and kind of just meditate?
Well, that time I did it. I was in a really bad place at the time, so I did that. I did it in the dark in my bed. I like time travel. It was scary.
The officers raised the issue of selling to juveniles, but Patrick was not willing to admit to such allegations.
Where someone can get to it, or try it, or a kid, or anything like that.
You plans to ever do this again?
To sell and stuff like that?
Yeah.
If I get out of this, no, this is my...
Like you said, unfortunately, what really was I don't want to say bread and butter because that sounds like a terrible way to put it, but the most unfortunate part about this is that we were getting complaints that kids were getting hold of this, and that kids were buying it.
That's just and
when we say kids, but we mean people under 18 years old. And just as well as I do, like, it's hard to see, like, or tell how old somebody is, because sometimes, like, dudes, girls,
that's why I'm very curious about it, because most people, they're all seem to be adults to me. That's why I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Especially the mushrooms I have even when friends of mine ask, because I do have people are 18 and close, I tell them I do not give mushrooms to children.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2"? How long have you been growing a beard?
It's been a while now, 6+ years.
Yeah, 6+ years. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 28.
28. Okay, so like when you were in high school, did you have facial hair?
I have facial hair. No, I definitely understand. I definitely understand that.
You probably could have walked into a gas station and like bought beer. You know what I mean?
The funny part is that when I was underage, I never got ID'd, and as soon as I came of age, I got ID'd.
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, it was very.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's hard.
No, I definitely understand that. I will say, I have been very advocate for with anybody who ever asked me that I do not give mushrooms.
I believe that. I don't believe you
to anyone, because as somebody who, like I said, tripped too bad, I understand that it could severely mess up your mental state.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, we're not saying you specifically went out and saw it.
No, I understand. Listen,
just
I
unfortunate.
I did this. I fully understand the ramifications of my choices. I get it. But, however, if I could say one thing, I always made sure that mushrooms never went to kids.
Of course. No, I understand what you're saying, man. Does like your trips, when you go on a trip, is it like always the same, or is it something different each time?
I would say so. That one time was the only time I ever saw anything that wasn't there. All the other times, it's usually just, you know, things are just kind of moving and colors are
Moving, you're like on that 70s show kind of?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, you know, you look at your phone and everything's dancing around. It's usually pretty fun until you abuse it to the point where you take way too much. And like I said, I saw like crazy demon clowns and stuff that I time traveled with. Right? Like,
Despite his explanations, Patrick faced felony charges for drug possession, distribution, and unlawful communication, with his bond set at $12,000. Then there is this other guy who wanted to abduct an undercover agent over suspicions he had set him up.
Please, get on the ground! Get on the ground, please! Please! Hey, don't move, please! Get out here! Get out here! You're under arrest! Get on the ground!
When you're trying to tell somebody to get in the car against their will, okay? That scares me, okay?
On April the 22nd, 2022, an undercover police operation was arranged in La Crosse, Wisconsin, where an undercover officer was to purchase 15 grams of methamphetamine from a man for $400. The man was later identified as 35-year-old Matthew Smitchek. As the exchange was underway, the undercover officer was accompanied by an on-duty colleague who monitored the transaction from a nearby vantage point. However, soon after the deal was initiated, Matthew grew suspicious. He accused the undercover officer of setting him up, prompting a tense exchange that escalated rapidly. Amidst the escalating confrontation, the undercover officer, fearing for their safety, discreetly signaled a code word to indicate that the situation was getting out of hand. Matthew attempted to forcibly move the officer toward his vehicle, but things changed when an unmarked police car intervened.
Please, get on the ground! Get on the ground, please! Please! Hey, don't move, please! Get out here! Get out here! You're under arrest! Get on the ground! Police department! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Please! You're under arrest! Police department, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Don't move! Let me see your hands! 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 Put your hands behind your back! Don't move!
You're tripping, dude.
Shut the car off! Are you injured at all? Matt?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
All right, I'm gonna roll you over.
No. Oh, I didn't do that. What did I do?
Stand up.
What did I do?
Investigator Mancuso, La Crosse, please.
Yeah, I know. What did I do?
I want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, what did I do though?
Step over here. Right there, on the ground,
Hey, I don't have no drugs and I'm like, dude, who's tripping though? That's why you detained me.
Sounds good.
Hey, there's no drugs in the car.
You're being detained.
Why? Why am I being detained, sir?
You're being detained, Matt, okay?
Yeah, I didn't do nothing wrong. There's no drugs.
Are you injured?
No.
Okay. Where'd the other one go? No, who was the person that they were with? Stay right there.
The officers proceeded to search Matthew, recovering the $400 involved in the transaction, along with an additional $1,341 in cash. During this time, Matthew attempted to deflect suspicion and downplay the situation, but his efforts proved futile as the officers remained focused on executing their duties.
Like, this is harassment. The other day they did the same thing to me. Like, I really am doing nothing wrong now. There's my medication in my pocket here.
Okay.
I'm prescribed to it. Games, my game. There's earbuds up here.
Hey man, we search everyone, okay?
But damn, this is kind of crazy. Like, because I stand outside the bar, you guys rolled up on me like that?
I honestly don't know what's going on. They just called us over here to help them out, okay?
All right, Matt, for now, you're going to go in the back of the car, okay? Just a beep?
Yeah.
We're just going to hang on to this for now.
All right. Nothing illegal in there.
No, fair enough, man. You don't want you smoking if you're in the car, okay?
Where's my stuff?
Sit on the floor of the passenger seat. And then...
I know y'all ain't gonna find no drugs.
Even at this point, he continued to claim innocence, unaware that his crimes would soon be laid bare.
Let me read your rights, Matt.
What's wrong?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent anytime you wish, and the right to ask for a lawyer and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during this questioning. Do you understand each of these rights I explained to you?
Yeah, but what am I being charged with?
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me about why we're here?
Yeah.
Okay. You're under arrest for selling meth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who did I sell meth to?
Who did you sell meth to? A couple different people. But
Yeah?
my money's in your bag. Okay?
Is it?
Yep.
I don't think it is.
It is. Trust me. Why are we doing this again?
How much is it?
You'll read the report.
I think you're lying.
Okay. I'm not lying, bro. I didn't know what you're doing here. Okay. I didn't feel like putting my hands on you, but when you're trying to tell somebody to get in the car against their will, okay, that scares me. Okay. So that's why you're being under arrest.
I was gonna.
You just $1 worth of methamphetamine. Okay. It's on video. The person that just got out of the car right here, and you tried. When are you gonna learn to stop selling meth? You're under arrest. That's my money in your bag. And now we're gonna go search Ash's place because that's where you left from. It's gotta end, man.
He was eventually taken to jail where his past criminal history complicated the situation, having served a prison sentence for a similar offense and being on parole since his release in January.
How about for me?
In the end, Matthew was charged with several offences, including felony counts of manufacturing and delivering methamphetamine, false imprisonment, and misdemeanor resisting arrest. His cash bond was set at $50,000.